My name is Ismet. My surname is Hussein. I am the father of Haydar. Originally, I come from, my background is Cyprus. A war breakup in Cyprus in 1963 between two communities. Well, I had a good job in Cyprus, but I always thinking the future of my children. Haydar was about 5 years old, and my daughter was about 7. 11 years, well, I stay in Cyprus, but always under pressure. No future, nothing at all, no job for my children's future. Then I decided, let's go somewhere from this country because we are suffering a lot. 11 years. This place is no good for my children. For me, it was good. I had a very good life. But when the war broke up, I decided to leave Cyprus. Then I started thinking where to go. Firstly, I thought to go to England. I said to myself, England is too many migrants there. I want to go far away somewhere and start new life. So I decided to come to Australia because Australian weather also looks like Cyprus weather. So I come to Australia with 2 kids, my wife and myself, 2 luggages, 250 sterling pounds in my pocket. I start new life in Melbourne. Firstly, we come to Perth, to Fremantle. Oh, I said, how nice, where I come. It's like very nice place, Australia. Then I had a journey to come to Melbourne with train. 3 days, 3 nights in the old train coming to Melbourne those days. That was in 1973. I come to Melbourne, I see the weather not nice, cold, so and so. Where I come, where I am. But I never go back. I'll start new life here and set up everything here, be with these people, Australia. I like the people in the train, first time when I see them, and I have to stay in Australia. On the time, as I said, my son Haydar and my daughter Nahide, they were young kids. First thing first, I looked around to give them good education in Australia. And I settled first time in Abbotsford. Abbotsford was very mixed with the migrants. I don't mind it. I accept it. And then for my next door, very close to my house, there was a Catholic school. I went to put my children to the Catholic school, and they say to me, no, you're Muslim, or no, Catholic, this is for only Catholic people. Well, I got upset a little bit. Then I found a school in Collingwood. Collingwood is about, from our house, was about, 2 or 3 kilometers away. So what I did, every day, every morning, I had no money, 250 sterling pounds. How? Is it easy to set up, buy furniture? Well, the house I was rented in those days, in 1970, it was $25 a week I was paying. Big house, wooden house in Abbotsford. But the life, when you start as a migrant here in Australia, it's not very easy. No help from anyone. I forgot to tell you, they passed away. Very nice family. Vern and Trixie, they passed away. They originally come from Perth, and when we were traveling from Perth to Melbourne, Trixie said to me, "Who are you? Where are you?" Well, we sit on the same table to have lunch. Well, I'm coming from Cyprus. I'm a migrant now in Australia. And she said, "All right, what you been doing in Cyprus?" And I said, "I was working electricity authority as a clerk." And she said, "Oh, my husband is big manager at electricity authority in Melbourne." And she said to me, "I will introduce you to him. You might get a job in Melbourne as a electricity clerk or whatever."
Yes. When we first came to Australia, it wasn't easy, right? My parents couldn't speak English. They didn't have much money. We were renting. You know, we didn't even have a car. We had to catch buses and trains everywhere. And people did help us. And there was a family, the surname was Northwood, Trixie and Vernon. They were like grandparents to me. And they fully supported every step that we took. You know, they invited us to their Christmas parties. Every birthday they were with us. And they really helped and directed our family to go into a good direction. And that stayed with me. You know, it's another family helping another family because they want to, not because they had to.
Every day I was taking Haydar and my daughter to school, walking 2 or 3 kilometers, no car, nothing at all on those days, black and white TV. So what happened was I got a job Victorian Railways as a station master, station assistant. Tie, good uniform, start the job, stay here, pick up the tickets from people. No computerized, nothing at all. So life, as I said to you, it wasn't very easy. So I decided, after I was at Flinders Street, Melbourne, I decided, look, you got good education from your background. To myself, I said, go and try the banks. I went first bank, Collins Street, in the city, Collins Street. I said, I'm here to apply for a job. They said to me, who are you? All right, come and see our manager. I went upstairs, Collins Street. They said to me, bring us your documents from Cyprus, your police clearance, your everything, you know. When they employ you those days to the bank, they ask every question to you. They medically, they check you if it fits so and so. And they say, next day, when I went for interview, they say, you got the job. Oh, I was very, very happy. They said to me, let us take you to the general manager, introduce him to you, to him. And I went to see the general manager. I was staying in the front of general manager, like that soldier, you know, he's a big manager. And he said, relax. I relaxed. We went together to have lunch. And he was talking, but I didn't. So on that time, I was shy. He said, relax. And I got you a job. And I joined to the Westpac. Westpac. On those days, there was another name, Westpac. And I'm very satisfactory with the bank. When the time came up for my children, my daughter said she wants to go to the university from after high school. And I said to my daughter, no, don't go to university. Try to get a nice job, and I wanted them to come and join to me, because the bank was very happy with me, what I was doing. And so I said to the general manager, can you employ our son Haydar or Nahide to the bank? Of course, he said. One by one, we make family bank. The bank, myself, my son, my daughter. After 10 years, Haydar was very, very satisfactory in the bank. We used to have lunch together with the managers, my friends, and soon Haydar becoming manager. We're going to give him promotion.
I was inspired by my father's achievements and the respect that he had in the community. That really appealed to me. And when I joined the bank, I thought I'd achieve the same things that he did. And mostly that respect he got was because he was a bank manager and he helped a lot of people. But it was pretty hard to become a bank manager by the time I got there. So I had to find other ways of doing it. So that's when I thought, if I do my own business, that's the way I'm going to get it.
After that, Haydar comes and says to me, look, Dad, I want to leave bank. Why? I said, why you want to leave bank? I want to start my own business. I said, Haydar, don't be silly. You have a tie, nice suits, you come to work every day, secure job, you got future. Look, you're going to get promotion soon, like me. I was a manager position anyway. He said, no, Dad, I want to leave. It's up to you. I said, you can do anything you like. And he left the bank. He started his own business as a cleaner.
Well, he wasn't supportive of it because his experience was it was good work, it was clean, there was superannuation, and the bank journey is always a pretty good journey because by the time you get to the end of it, you've got hundreds of thousands of dollars in your super, so you're pretty set up. You've got sick leave, work cover, all those things that go with it. So yes, he wasn't supportive of it, and especially leaving to do a cleaning business. And in his eyes, it was probably manual cleaning. I mean, yes, I did manual cleaning for about 10 years as well, but I mean, the vision was that one day I wouldn't. Maybe 2 or 3 years I worked full time and then did cleaning on the side, tested the waters, and there came a stage where my part-time cleaning business, I was making more money than my full-time job. So when I made the decision to leave, it was a pretty calculated decision.
He was cleaning offices, toilets, everything. He started his own business with his good friends, very good friends. They were about, how many? 4 of them. Haydar was the boss, anyway. And one day he said to me, I met someone at somewhere. Who is he? He said, Jim.
Yeah, well, it was 2001, which was nearly 20 years ago. Yeah, Jim wasn't that big then. I think there was about 400 Jim's mowing franchisees. There's 2,000 today. So it was a long time ago. Yeah, in those days it was predominantly just mowing. There was cleaning, but it was very small.
On that time, Haydar was saying to me, he's got only 6 franchisees when he got the business, when he buy the business. But Haydar took a very big risk putting his house on mortgage. But Jim said to me, don't worry about the money. You can pay me. Whenever you make money, you pay me. And nowadays, I'm proud of it with my son, with Haydar. Also, Haydar is helping to the people around him. And he became, in about, now is I think 19 years, he's doing business with Jim Group. Everyone likes him. He likes everyone. He's very helpful. And also, as I said to you, Haydar also helping people around him. Like I was telling my children always, never ever forget where you come from. But always be very good with people. I was telling all the time to them, be honest, help people, and God helps you. Haydar is, as I said to you, very helpful, and he likes to help to everybody around him, not only the new migrants, but he accepts human being is human being.
These days, I feel that our business gives, in some ways, the same thing back to the community, because new Australians, yes, this is another vehicle for them to better their lives. They want to buy a franchise, and when we tell them the price, 20 or 30,000, whatever it might be, they haven't got it, so they have to borrow it from their family, or in some cases we do vendor finance for them, and they start off as a franchisee, and then within 6 to 12 months, they've saved enough to be able to buy their first home, or update their vehicle, get a better van, better machinery, and just continue to rebuild their lives and make it better. Just as we were helped, I feel in some ways I'm helping others.